What up, fellas? It's your boy Izun Chizane, just chilling. And this is part two to that health video. I'm gonna just go through this real quick because I'm kind of tired. I did a two-a-day today, and was outside enjoying this weather. It was 70 degrees out today. Brother was walking around with a tank top on, looking. Man, don't bring your girl around me, dog. Seriously, don't do it. But I wanted to get back into this video. This is part two of health tips for you brothers out there who are looking to. I think I'm gonna make this a two-part video because when you deal with people in their bodies, everybody's body is different, and I learned that somebody who's big necessarily isn't gonna have the same diet plan for somebody who's small. So to break it down for you, somebody who's big, their objective is to lose weight and gain muscle. While somebody who's skinny, their objective is to bulk up and gain muscle. And not necessarily worry about losing weight, but just toning down. Keeping it toned. So, like I was telling you, brothers definitely need to invest in an Apple Watch or any kind of watch that has a heart sensor, so you can track your activities throughout the course of the day, especially how many calories you're burning throughout the course of the day. For guys who are looking to lose weight, once again, let the exercise bike be your best friend. And I would really say, if you're gonna use the treadmill, use it sparingly, maybe once or twice out of the week, because that's bad on your knees. And you get more, in my opinion, cardio if you do 12 to 15 minutes on an exercise bike compared to jogging for 10 minutes on a treadmill and potentially wearing your knees out. That's just my opinion. So yeah, once again, from the last video, for you big guys, you want to first start off on the exercise bike for 12 minutes. You can't do nothing under 10 minutes. You're trying to lose weight, so take your fat ass on the exercise bike, sit on there for 10 minutes, and I would even suggest, especially for you big guys out there, for 3 to 6 months, you should not only be on the exercise bike, you should buy yourself a nice hoodie, a nice thick hoodie, and you should be wearing that in the gym for the next 3 to 6 months. And sweat all that SM, because your body has mad water in it. So sweat all that excess water out. And then you'll get down to your fat. And then you'll start breaking that shit down. I urge you, exercise bike and a hoodie. Make that shit smell funky than a mother at the end of the day. Your hoodie is going to be your best friend for the next 3 to 6 months. You shouldn't even be thinking about having any kind of body this summer. That's gone. That's not happening. You're thinking about next summer now. Alright? That's what you're getting ready for. Your window for this summer is over. Your window for next summer starts now. Alright? diet, my thing is this. I learned something that was very valuable in a Joe Rogan podcast. Shout out to Joe Rogan. No pasta, no bread, and no sugar. Alright, fellas? Once again, no pasta, no bread, especially white bread, and no sugar, especially white sugar. Now, a lot of people gonna say, dude, no bread, no sugar. Bread stays in your stomach for God knows how long, and it takes forever to break down, and it's in what the vast majority of what Americans eat nowadays has some kind of form of bread in it. And as everybody knows, white sugar is pretty much the cause of obesity, high blood pressure, certain forms of cancer, heart attack. We can go on and on and on and on and on. So, those three things you definitely want to eliminate out of your life. No pasta, no bread, no sugar. Now, I've been living this life now for 2-3 years. And I am, like I said, I'm down to 197 pounds. And the last thing I'll ever eat is bread. Especially knowing how it stays in your colon and how difficult it is for your body to break down. I try not to eat a lot of white sugar. I do eat brown sugar. And I do eat pasta, but I eat wheat pasta or I eat squash pasta. But I don't eat that enriched white pasta. Oh, hells no. And then once you do that, you eliminate half the supermarket. You're literally living in the outskirts of the supermarket. A lot of fruit, a lot of vegetables. You want to keep a lot of fruit low because you're still ingesting a lot of sugar in your system. A lot of salads. I would say for people who are trying to lose weight, eat salads and tuna fish. That's what I did. I ate salad and tuna fish for 6 months. That was what I chose to do when I first started working out, because I wanted to change my eating habits. I love cookies. I love chocolate chip cookies. I love pizza. I love spaghetti, sausage, no homo. I love all that good shit. Potato chips, Doritos. But I know at the end of the day, if I want a body like this, then all that has to go. And I don't regret it. So that's for my big guys. Now you little guys who are trying to put on protein or trying to put on weight, my best advice to you is eat a lot of fucking ground beef, eat a lot of chicken, a lot of vegetables, sweet potatoes, baked potatoes, let's see, avocados. And that goes for big guys and little guys. Avocados, make avocados your best friend, man. They are something that is good for your body. It's good for your skin. If you do a Google search and do the look at the benefits of eating avocados, it's amazing, man. You also want to invest in your supplements, like I drink my protein shakes. You know what I'm saying? you know. But you skinny guys, protein is gonna be your best friend to put on weight. Protein builds muscles and it's also a good form of recovery. And bananas. Eat bananas. And also you skinny guys, what I tell you is if you're trying to put on muscle, you got to lift heavy. You gotta lift so heavy that you gotta feel it the next day. Literally. You gotta wake up the next day and be like, holy shit, what have I done to my body? And how you lift heavy is you pretty much shock your body into lifting heavy weights. So, let's say if you're bench pressing, because it's all in your head pretty much. So, let's say you're bench pressing, you're a skinny guy, and you think you can only do 70 pounds, which is 235-pound plates. But, you know what I think? I think you could do 90 pounds, which is 245 plates. And you're just being too much of a pussy to push yourself to do 90 pounds, which is 45 plates, which is 245 plates. So, instead of being a pussy and putting on those 235-pound plates, be a red pill man, MGTOW man, and throw on them 245 plates, 45-pound plates, and start getting your chest poked out. And another thing, have a source of inspiration. I'm going to tell you a quick story. It's not gay. He was just a source of inspiration because I knew when women seen him, their reaction was just out of control. So my inspiration was Chris Hemsworth. Thor. I call myself Black Thor now, but Thor. I used to see the videos when he was on Ellen and these broads would lose their mind, and if you see him in Thor, I mean, he has the body of a fucking god. That was my inspiration. So every time I went to the gym, I mentally had an image of fucking Thor in my head. And man, it helped me drop down to 195 pounds. And it motivated me. And when there was times that I didn't want to go to the gym, I'd throw on fucking one of these Thor movies, and it was fucking on. I'd be out. And another thing, fellas, and this is probably going to be the most important thing I'm going to tell you guys throughout this video. And I want you to pay real close attention to this, because this is the one thing that I see a lot of guys do that knocks them off their focus and pretty much keep them looking like a fat fucking slob. When you go to the gym and you see these tots walking around, and I want you to listen to me very, very clearly, fellas. When you see these tots walking around in they spandex, and some of them have the audacity to be walking around in booty shorts, looking for some kind of validation, looking for some kind of approval, looking for some kind of attention, you hurry up and finish what the fuck you're doing, and you go the opposite direction that chick fucking came from. Alright? You get away from this bitch as fast as possible. Because let me tell you something. I've been doing this now for 8 years. And it's just recently the past, I'd say 3 years ago, where these chicks are really coming to the gym and they walking in there, the shit they be wearing, it's the only place they are allowing that nowadays. They can't even go into the clubs wearing this shit. The only place these women are allowed to dress like this and not be bothered are the gyms, and they are there looking for attention. Trust me when I tell you. It be times I be at literally one end of the gym, not paying these tots no mind, and they come where I'm at and want to do squats, want to stretch, want to do leg raises. Yo, I swear to my daughter, yesterday this chick came into the stretching room where I was at. 2 of them, one after the other. Now, mind you, man, there's nothing like seeing a woman in yoga pants whose body is right, and she's sweaty, doing. I can smell the estrogen. But anyway, these 2 broads came up in there, man, and they laid on the mats, and mind you, I'm stretching right in front of them, standing there, and they literally put their legs in the fucking air and start doing fucking, I don't